I'm all day, man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That was some weak shit.
I thought I was just gonna say something.
No, you're not. It was about.
I know that was good enough for me.
We gonna wait. We can do that.
I thought that was
one
good
more.
enough for me.
Come on, one more time.
I don't like it. I like it real.
That was weak.
But see, that was real.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
That was real, man. I like realness, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got new Sportz with Victor Allen, aka Sexual Chocolate, aka Hot Coffee.
That ain't gonna get you laid.
AKA coffee or something. I don't know. Godiva chocolate?
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Have you ever had a girlfriend and you tried to have phone sex with them, they just couldn't do it?
I haven't had that experience.
You say, come on, baby. Oh, okay. I'm reaching.
So what about that squirt?
That's what your intro was like. Like one of them ones who
That's
came
all
with
right.
phone sex.
That's all right. See, you know what?
Suzette said I don't do phone sex.
No, Suzette, let me just say
Look.
it. If I like natural motivation.
I'm a
If you have to
lady.
be,
I'm a lady.
encouraged to do it, it's not real.
Right, see?
See?
Yeah.
No, you're
gotta
supposed to then act like you want to do it. You're not supposed to
I
not
just
do
did
it.
I did it
That's
my
not
way.
the compromise.
Just 'cause I didn't do it your way. I
See,
did
this
it
sounds
my
like
way.
another discussion. See what I'm saying? I've had this discussion.
Yeah, you're all calm.
No,
and
do
we're
it
over
my
here
way.
Like, no, you just want me to do what you want me to do, but I'm gonna do what I want to do.
now what you do it my way.
No, I'm gonna do it my way.
Okay, then I'm gonna do it my way.
But I'm gonna do it my way.
Then I'm gonna do it
We
my
gonna
way.
do it my way. when I'm
Everybody gonna do
here.
it my way.
And welcome to New Sports. Okay? If you guys don't know, you know now. The show is not about my sports. It's about Mario and Suzette saying which way they're going to do it. Now, if I want to give you more
My way or
details,
the highway.
they're going to do it. I'll come back and report that they will do it. And I'll give you the details on who was in control and who was on top. All right, you ready for it? Poor Suzette didn't catch it. She didn't catch it. Welcome to New Sports, you guys. I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to go straight to it. I'm going to hit the trending topics, but we're going to talk about one subject because we just don't have enough time because they dominated. They dominated this day with love, relationships, and other stuff. You know, it's a good thing.
No, that was you. You must be in love or something.
Hey, you know, here's the thing. Right offhand, Kings win Stanley Cup.
Yay!
First in 44 years. Got to give up the props to
Really
him.
good for LA, right?
It is good. It is good.
That was a short ass clip.
But the worst
I
thing
mean,
to
I didn't
do.
want to interrupt him.
I don't see. No, what is he's right. He's right. He's right about
I'm just saying, no, I was being sensitive.
Oh.
We think that LA, okay, do you think that LA has got to diss the Kings?
They have.
But they were like almost undefeated.
enough.
No one even talks about the Kings. I
No, they
felt
don't.
bad.
I just heard about all this morning while I was getting dressed. I don't follow.
This is what I'm
This
saying.
morning?
This is what I'm saying. So here's what we're trying to do.
Championship.
Is that a big?
You can't even see the celebration the same way. Let me
think
tell you
they
this. Let me
They
tell you
didn't even
this.
have a riot. This
They
is LA.
didn't. No, they don't.
Only
They
6
can't
arrests.
even. They did extra. Try to do extra coverage, and it's just not a lot of people the way you're used to it with the Lakers or the Dodgers. It's just not that town yet. But I'm not going to work.
They were out there.
I'm not
right?
going to work on that.
The police were out.
Yeah, but
cameras were out, and there was no crowd.
I'm just saying this: big pimping, balling, and let me ask. I'm
Big pimping.
going to say this because I'm
Yeah,
Suzette.
it's big pimping that
was
they
it-
won that.
Is hockey something for the ladies, Suzette?
No, not really, but it's
See,
still big
see.
pimping. I'm sure LA is proud.
But let me-
First time and since when, Vic? Since what? 19.
44 years.
Oh wow,
40,
yeah,
44
that's-
years.
it's the
1967 when
most
they
it
first
can
started.
be.
See, what that tells you is the city, and let me say this.
Which sport?
I think a lot of people, when you say hockey champs, it's just hard to relate LA and hockey. But they actually put it down hard, so I'm not mad at them.
Yeah.
And the other part about this is that it may take some time before it gravitates, because we already had a Southland Hockey Championship Stanley Cup team who basically came from the Ducks.
But is hockey like the
Anaheim
big?
Ducks.
You
So
know what
they've
I mean?
already done it. So here's my thing. I've asked a few women, what do they think about hockey when they go see it? And now that's the part where they love. They say seeing it live. Suzette, what would you rather see, a baseball game live or hockey live? Because on the ice, speed, hitting.
I don't like baseball at all, so I would say hockey.
Hockey.
Have you been to any hockey games?
No, so
You-
that's why I would want to see one.
You definitely
I've been
would
to
wanna see
baseball
one.
game.
I've
Baseball
only
is
been
so
to
freaking
one.
boring.
Yeah,
to me.
you would definitely want to see it. So
Did you like it?
I just never seen little old lady scream, "Kill him! Kill him! Kill that mother!" As a little old lady, little
That's
old.
so cold.
It was like, I was just sitting there. Oh.
You were getting afraid.
These
You're
people
like,
really
They're
are
good. They're
into
good.
this. They really
is she
are.
white?
What does it matter?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yes,
So
you was.
it's easy.
You know, ain't no black people at the hockey but me. At the whole game, it was on me and the whole forum.
When you guys locate a car going down the street with the LA Kings flag, like they do with the Lakers, recognize it, because that's how
I'm going to
we
try
roll out there.
No, Vic, I've been saying I wanted an LA Kings, jersey to wear. Yeah, but you know what? All of our regular folks ain't got none. They said that
Nobody's got any around
there
anywhere.
was no demand.
Right.
And then everybody was scared to stock up. And so no one made it.
Jersey is super popular.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Chicago.
definitely. It is.
The Blackhawks?
Right,
Blackhawks,
but
no
here,
joke.
and right, Chicago, but not here.
Not in the Kings.
That's what I was saying.
I think
LA.
it's such a Laker town.
But that's what we said. Is it kind of a diss that you actually win a championship? Plus, they had like how many
Who are
undefeated?
the players on
They had
the
like
Kings?
14 straight games
The
undefeated.
Lakers is almost like a Hollywood celebrity with Kobe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just all, you know what I mean? It's bigger
So
than
even if you
just
get a
basketball.
championship,
I
no
mean,
one
but
even
who
knowing.
plays for the King? I don't know any of the players' names.
But at least see, I would wear the jersey.
Are you going to get one?
Oh no, it's all.
I can
It's all
find.
hey, look.
Can't you find one at any sporting
Normally you'll be all down the street, right? You just go down
go
Crenshaw.
You
Yeah,
can't
and
find
it'll be out.
it at a sporting
The
goods
brothers are
place?
not hawking them. They're not like. I mean, I haven't gone out.
Okay, you would have to probably go to like a Westwood.
That's
or something.
like
Who
a
would
big
have
five.
right?
Now I was just shopping on the corner, with the regular brothers,
That's
That's
wrong.
not over here.
That's not.
Well,
that's
normally
wrong.
they think we get the Lakers stuff.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's
LA
familiarity.
Kings is not over
No,
here.
that's what we're saying. All through the hood, there are no folks hawking King stuff. That's what we're
Why are
talking.
you saying like you're shocked?
Because they won a championship, you would think that we would at least care. LA people are so bad.
I didn't
feel
see
bad
anyone
for the
post
team.
about it on Facebook.
I feel bad for the team
Well, you know what they have to
because
do.
people are not. People are
They have
not.
a championship. They got something.
You know what the hardest thing they got that's going against them? Hockey doesn't know how, and the same with baseball lacking, how to develop what they call the social media around individuality. The players. Once you get the faces that tie to them, like the Gretzky days and the phenomenon and all
Right,
that,
'cause even
they can't tie to anybody right now.
But that whole thing that's publicists, that's marketing, that's
Right.
the athlete saying,
Well,
I want to
maybe
be a
it's their
household
fault.
name.
yeah.
Maybe it's
So
their
that's-
fault.
When you get on the Lakers, that's the first thing
I didn't
you
even
do.
think about that because Vic.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it is their fault.
Yeah, it is. That's what they're saying.
Organization. I never thought about maybe the
You think
Kings
this all just
organization.
happened for Kobe?
Right.
No, I know.
Maybe they didn't do enough.
Right. The
I
problem
mean, it was
is
clear what Lamar Odom was trying to do with.
Right.
You know what I mean?
and it costs money because
They got money.
See you in LA. If you're going to deal with the agencies and the ones that know how to make you successful,
It
they're-
costs
they're-
money.
They're not going to reduce their costs too much relative to the hockey not having the permeation
make
out
good
here.
money.
Yeah. See, the hard part is you got to listen to the players. And when I listened to the players when they were talking to them after, you can tell they have not been groomed because they never get these interviews as often. And you don't
they were
see the part. They
terrible
were really not
interviews.
good.
They're
They're
like,
great players. The players all off the
Yeah, it's a
chain.
great thing.
But they're not the ones because they don't convey the same
Right.
thing. They're not practicing.
You know what's so
it.
funny?
It's a disconnect.
They're so not polished, like looking for interviews. When I was
Wow.
watching the interviews, like after they won and stuff, they were like, "How do you feel about winning the championship?" Oh man! Oh yeah! Shucks.
It costs money to be a star.
I like watching the
didn't say it was
big.
that
Did
bad.
anybody give any
Nah.
kind of say? I was sitting there going, obviously you guys have not had winning the champion.
If you play
speech
for the Lakers, you
101.
know after every game, every reporter, the media, they're all waiting. But anybody that's a household name, that person went after that.
Yes.
You have to pay.
They had maybe, no, they did have one or two, but what we're saying is they certainly didn't seem to be sophisticated,
Right.
like
I wasn't even
other
aware that
sports.
there was a hockey team.
Well, you know, they got some players on the team. You know, they got the MVP.
We have two. We have the Ducks too. The Anaheim Ducks.
The Mighty Ducks?
Yeah, the Ducks already won the
Well,
Stanley
how
Cup.
mighty they are.
Is that a
They-
movie?
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
That actually was
It
that
was.
around them? It was loosely because
Before.
Disney owned them. Remember
Yeah.
or something? There was the
Yeah.
whole time with the branding in the movie.
Yeah. So
it
you
was
know,
Disney.
it's love.
I'm just not athletically. I don't even know who half these
But see,
ball
that's
players
the
are.
part of it. one day, if they get a hockey team that's surrounded the way the Jets got a reality show, when they get that, it'll be a doctrine here. LA, you got to treat the athletes different here than you say a different city, because this is a different culture. So you can't complain about the culture here. You just have to adapt. And it's a benefit once you make it here in LA, like you would in New York, Chicago.
If
once you make it in there,
Lakers,
you're done. But don't complain you come from different cities.
Yeah, you play for the Lakers, the Bulls, like I said, in New York.
Yes. Used to be Detroit.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Detroit kind of slipped out of there.
Detroit, nobody.
Now Miami's replaced them as a big place.
With the Heat, they're superstars. Yeah.
There you go. So hey, let me just go on and roll on. This is going to be a main topic.
Publicists.
Yes, there you go. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna hit a couple of topics. Our main topic is it's just gonna be one topic, but I gotta give you the trending tweets so you just have a little something. Timothy Bradley, manager, that was over the recent fight, of course, with Manny, already said there's nothing corrupt going on. That's going to be our main topic of discussion, but let me hit a couple of others. Chad Ochocinco goes over to a new home, Miami Dolphins. University of Temple player arrested in prostitution sting, basically celebrating his 21st birthday. We'll get into that as well. And, of course, Game 1, the NBA Finals is going to pop up tonight, Game 1. Now, I'm going to take it over to the boxing, because the boxing issue is laughable to me. And the reason why I say that is that I want you to look at that picture you see behind you. You see Bob Arum and you see Don King.
I didn't know Don King was still doing
These are the most upright men in sports. Certainly, Bob Arum and Don King are the most upright and most integrity in all of sports.
You can't flower this.
They're boxing promoters.
Wait a minute. Come on now. Wait a minute. Let me just give it this due respect. Bob Arum promotes both fighters, so he wins on promotion no matter what, right? Now, of course, the manager from Bradley's camp is going to say there's no corruption. I'm not worried about that. Now, let me ask Suzette. Suzette, were you out in a social atmosphere during the boxing match, or was it a whatever moment for you? What was you doing?
I was at a fight party, yes.
Thank you. Now, did you follow any of the boxers, either one?
What do you mean follow them?
In other words, were you cheering for one or the other, or you were just out?
I wasn't cheering for anyone in particular, but I did watch the fight. I did feel like Bradley was boxing.
You didn't think that with the outcry where everybody's saying, it looked like...
No, I didn't.
You didn't feel like... Yeah. So you said...
I'm probably the only person that feels like this. Everyone is like Pac-Man, blah, blah, blah. But they say that they have two people and they count the punches. They have one person watching one fighter. They said they counted it. Yeah,
and it was overwhelmingly almost 2-1 in favor of Pacquiao hitting and landing by percentage.
But no, they said that one dude, they said it wasn't landing, is what they said.
And in all fairness, come on, Suzette, how was that bean dip? Was really wonderful, wasn't it? And they had those,
see what he's doing?
What I'm saying is,
how was what?
The bean dip. They probably had those.
No, I didn't eat any food.
So they probably. The other one, what I'm saying is, y'all know what happens at the boxing matches.
Right.
Okay,
when you get bored. I know I end up at the food tray. I know everybody else is boxing.
Right. And I was watching the fight.
I watched a little bit, but sometimes, when them fights, you get them slow moments.
Right.
Some of us are around the food. Right. That's what we do.
I saw a lot of Bradley hitting him. I'm sorry.
No,
that's it. I was zoned in on the fight.
You were eating the stuff,
I was drinking
the celery.
Sprite, and I was feeling good.
That's what I like. That's what I like. But you know what? Well, we're going to make this a good one because everybody's already discussed this.
That's my favorite drink. Peach Ciroc and Sprite. It's so yummy.
I just think, the part that I love about the options I'm going to give you here won't have anything to do with doing with watching the fight specifically, so I'm about to set you up with it. But I want to give the back.
Half of us, all the women, we were like, "Who's he fighting? What's his name?"
That was my point. That was my point.
What I'm saying.
It was the black guy.
That's why I said it was the bean dip. It was the bean dip. No, they're over at the food tray.
Right.
Every fight thing I've ever been to, there's a group of people standing around the food who don't care about the fight.
Right.
No, people were watching the fight where I was.
Well, I mean, most of the ones who care are like down in front of the TV going,
go,
yeah. And then there's a bunch of people in the back of the room drinking. So how are you doing tonight? Yeah, what are you doing after this?
And that's like that with all sports. There's some people. I can say this: when I go to the Lakers championship games, when you go to the Lakers championships games, there are a whole bunch of people there going like the game is on, but I'm watching people.
We were watching it.
That's what I'm saying.
See, she was not. You heard her say there was the black guy.
Well, we didn't know his name.
See. Okay, I rest my case.
In my defense, you guys know I don't know any of the athletes.
No, she admits it.
We said it was okay.
Even a friend of mine who played for the NBA for 6 months, I didn't know what he did.
That's right.
Can't assume because you're
that's why
I don't follow boxing.
Right. Okay, so here's the setup. But you guys do know, and I'm going to set this up, you do know the flavor of boxing and its reputation. On the setup here, you're just going to pick what option you believe they're going to do to correct this certain outrage. So I'm going to give you some background on it.
Correct it? They're going to take dude's title?
Well, let me explain it to you. Top-ranked chairman Bob Arum said Monday he has submitted a formal request to Nevada State Attorney General Catherine Cortez Masto for a full and complete inquiry into the circumstances surrounding the scoring of the fight. What? Here's the question, and I'm going to give you a setup because I think you guys already gave the flavoring. Boxing's already have a reputation of being corrupt, controlled, and that the both parties representing both sides.
But whose benefit would it be for Bradley to have won?
Well, see, remember,
that's what they were trying to say.
What they're trying to say is this. They're trying to save the face of what quality in boxing remains and not going down to a new low. So I'm going to put a question to you where you don't have to pick the boxer. We're going to pick the scenario, and I'm going to see what you think. What do you think the Attorney General will find? And this should be an easy one. You're going to have 4 choices. First one, corruption. Second one, corruption as usual. Third one, corruption as usual with the usual suspects. Or the fourth one, ignorance around the ranks of boxing, cries and retires. Is there corruption in boxing, Mario?
Corruption as usual.
There you go.
Even though I will say there's going to be a big issue of whether or not they have any kind of jurisdiction whatsoever. With steroids, the way that they were able to get, the law authorities in it is because it was illegal use of controlled substances.
Absolutely.
In this, I don't know where there's any legal thing. There's not like the law could come in and say, "Oh, you're running your business in a corrupt, stupid way."
Right.
That's not against. It may be bad judgment.
Yes.
It's just not against the law.
So it's that.
I don't know what the law is going to be. They can say, "We think you guys should clean up your act."
Right.
And we have no authority to enforce a damn thing. So, and the people say, "Well, we'll take your advice under consideration. Thank you."
All right, there you go. So here's the thing, Suzette. Do you believe boxing is corrupt? Yes or no?
Yeah, hasn't it always been?
See, everybody knows, even the ones who don't even know boxing. Right. They all know it's corrupt.
It's all corrupt.
Isn't it just like hand in hand with the mafia and anything associated with them?
Right. So this exercise for the Attorney General to get a letter is somebody doing a media spin.
Right.
Bob Arum, being 80 years old, is trying to sit back and show he's taking an action.
Does he drive?
He's trying. Now let me ask you this. Now, Mario.
He has a driver.
Now watch this. What do you believe? See, this is wrong. Let me just say this.
Does he drive?
He's 80. He's 80. I know he shouldn't be driving based on Suzette, right?
I don't know, they should have trusted
I'm just saying that
Don King with that flag, too. That looks dangerous.
Like 6 people at the farmer's market in Santa Monica. Just
not Don King, but a person who was over 80, right? Now, here's my question. When you look at this picture, is there something in common with Bob Arum and Don King?
Full of shit?
Oh!
Clearly enough roughage?
Oh, wait a minute. So, all right, wait, I'm saying something is happening here. I want to see if Suzette catches it. When you see promoters like this, and now Bob is in the front.
Okay, but I don't know who that other guy is.
Bob Arum, he's the promoter of.
He's the big white promoter
of the
that was really the biggest promoter that Don King actually came into his world.
Right.
And really, it was the whole thing that was a no man's land for black
Right,
folks.
but let me more specifically say this: he is the promoter for both fighters you just watched the fight on.
Pacquiao and Bradley, a black guy.
But how can he be the promoter for both?
Easy.
He's boxing.
He's boxing. That's the whole point. He can be a promoter for both.
They can be whatever they want.
Don King has always had 2 fighters in the ring in many instances where he represented both.
I sure did.
So here's what I'm saying. What do they have in common?
They wave the flag.
I mean, it just looks like both of them made money, clearly.
Don King used to wave the flag going, I love America.
You're right.
He used to go, I love America.
Right.
I love America. He would just walk around the flag. Oh, I love America. I love America so much. I love America.
See, now here's the part.
I'm making some good American money.
Now, let me ask you something. Now, watch this. This is the exit on the subject here. Let me just exit.
You're crazy.
Suzette, you said something real good. You said they're making money, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think has more credibility? Don King, Bob Arum, and boxing, or Wall Street?
The same, man.
That's what I'm saying. I want to say, what's the difference?
Why you ask these fixed? You know, you always ask loaded questions. What kind of shit is this?
Wait a minute.
All these loaded questions trying to trap poor Suzette Thomason.
Wait a minute.
She's fresh off the island.
No.
I'm like, I don't even know who this other
they're not used to the sophisticated world.
Yes, she
coming
is.
Straight from the island. Here you are.
Suzette is an entrepreneur. She thinks like this.
But I don't know anything about this.
Right, but you know boxing is an enterprise and an organization, don't you?
Yeah.
And Wall Street is an enterprise organization, an amalgamation of big, large companies. Which
Why
one
are you
has
trying
more?
to lead me?
I'm just trying to
Because
say.
he's evil, Suzette.
Why are you trying to lead me into saying something? I'm going to say no comment. You're trying to lead me, and I don't want to be led.
Yeah, we established that one earlier. Remember, I was trying to.
Yeah, I won't be led, and I won't be fooled.
So stick her ass out in front. Let's stick her ass out in front and then whip her from behind.
Wait a minute. Look. Wait a minute. See the part I have no problem with. How many companies right now? See the part I'm laughing at. Mario, he won't never admit it.
What?
Suzette does, and I have
What?
worked for what we call guerrilla organizations or companies that are out to get the bottom dollar in any way.
I worked for them. I worked.
Yes, you have.
I did. I took money.
That's right. So here's my question.
Oh.
Are you only mad at the people when you see the picture? When you see their faces, then you personalize
It's
it,
something
don't
about the hair. I do get mad.
You get mad.
I don't understand.
I know. That's my whole point. Is this? They're wrapping this story around boxing as if it's so corrupt, it's so bad, and I'm going, why? Because you can see the faces of the people involved. You work for organizations all day long. You just don't see the people
trying to defend boxing.
Right, I'm just saying.
We're trying to. What's your point here?
Is it
You're
different?
defending boxing now?
Say, Occupy
Sell
Wall
out.
Street. Occupy Wall Street.
I don't know. The photo
Occupy
isn't
Wall
upsetting
Street.
me.
Give us free.
Wait a minute, Mario. Occupy Wall Street. Better or worse?
Then better.
Better that they go out and recognize that Wall Street is corrupt?
Yeah. I'm saying it's better because this is a horrible jean jacket he got on.
Yeah, that jacket is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Because boxing is bad. Okay, I'll help you guys. Boxing bad. Pack stereo good.
See?
What is that?
Boxing bad. Mario good.
No, you're the devil.
There we go.
Suzette bad. Mario good.
All right, here's the one that I think you guys are going to love. We're going to skip on down to the Temple University
I don't have any
subject.
emotion about this photo.
I know one thing. I don't have to pick whether boxing's big pimping, let down, or whatever, something for the ladies. I think you guys are all going to agree it's a letdown and a whatever, right?
Man, boxing is a big whatever.
It is a big whatever.
And it's a big letdown.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's also big pimping. Because they pimping every day.
Yeah. And
they
Mac,
are some pimps.
That's wrong. And Mac, thank you for the news. Sonny Liston dies of heroin overdose. What? WTH?
No, he died a long time ago.
Wait.
What?
See, I was doing a setup.
Oh, okay.
What's he talking about?
See, I was about to do a setup, but see, she's on her phone. That's all right.
You know,
already-
I mean, because I don't know any.
He's probably
Don't
one of those
matter,
rap
don't
group, the
matter.
Liston rappers.
Yeah.
What's he talking about?
He was rapping about something about Beyonce.
Yeah.
And he had a thing about little short women.
This is wrong. This is
The ones
wrong.
with the kind of
This is
busty
wrong.
booties. He hated
Okay,
them.
what are you talking about?
He
What?
hated them.
Don't worry about
Hated
it.
them
You know what? Don't worry about Suzette.
I don't know why he had a bias against.
Don't,
Who are you
Suzette.
talking about?
Ignore him. Ignore him. He's sucking
He
you
hated
in.
Foxy Brown, like for example. He couldn't stand her.
Don't listen to him. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not. I'm trying to find out what the
Good.
story
All right. The
is.
story's going to Temple University. Khalif Wyatt arrested in prostitution sting. He was celebrating his 21st birthday in a statement says he exercised poor judgment. Here's the question.
What kind of a sting? All the shit going on in Philadelphia.
Wait.
They got time to be doing prostitution stings
Wait a minute.
in Philadelphia?
Wait, now what you're
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't all athletes sleep with prostitutes? What's
Oh, watch yourself. You can't say all athletes.
Sometimes they sleep prostitutes
Oh,
sleep with
okay,
athletes.
okay, wait, yeah.
Don't want to say that.
Sometimes they just need a space to spend the night.
Yeah.
No.
Don't they just pay for company?
I think.
just stay
Well, you know
down
what,
and play some
Suzette?
games.
I think that there's some athletes that actually don't have to ever worry about going to get certain type of women. I think they have them running towards them. Now,
I disagree.
You don't-
I think
so
that
you don't-
some men, even though they have women coming to them, sometimes they just don't want to do anything but have someone come and here the money's on here. That's what
true.
I think.
So-
And I think
So
they
you
don't
don't-
have a problem with getting women, but they just don't even feel like at that time.
So you say
It's a power
it's an
thing.
elective. It's a like Mario
Being
says,
like
a power.
powerful. Stand over the woman.
Now,
Kneeling at your
is-
feet.
So you say
Yeah,
all
woman.
men are like this, or some
No, I
men?
didn't say that. I just said some that I don't
Okay.
know.
That's
All right.
It's good. It's a good visual. Of it.
I know.
It's kind of-
Yeah, I just kind of got her there a little bit. But now here's the question. Here you got Khalif. He's basically saying, I'm damaged goods. Temple was pretty good in the basketball this past season. He's got to move forward. But my question is, pretend, Mario, you're the father. Suzette is the mother. What does his mother and father think about his 21st birthday? Just his 21st birthday, since it's now that he's been formally arrested. Now, before you go, I want Suzette to pretend like she's the mommy. Suzette?
What?
See what she said?
If that was your son.
If that was your son, and you were the mother, and he got arrested in a prostitution ring, it consisted of 16 women, 7 men, 2-on-1, and it's his 21st
16
birthday.
women, what?
It was 16 women and
What,
7 men.
hookers?
Yes, prostitutes.
Okay.
You're the mother.
You're the mommy.
You're the mommy. He's your son. What do you say to him? That's his 21st birthday celebration.
You got caught.
That's all you say?
Yeah, I mean, men
you go-
are going to be men. Boys are going to be boys.
Oh, man, that was simple. Mario, you're the father.
I'm pissed off. Those are my favorite hoes. Here's what you get for sharing your hoes. Here you let your son just give your son a referral to your favorite hoes. Now everybody locked up. I gotta screw your mother for the next 3 weeks because you done got my hoes locked up. You know, have you seen your mother lately?
Like, wow, I mean, you got caught.
You know, your mother ain't no
mean,
spring chicken.
Do better.
She got a bad attitude too.
Wait a minute. So here's the part that I'm loving. Basically, you're saying he's 21 years old. It's not important that he got arrested and will have it on his sheet.
It's not that
He's
it's
gonna
not
be on his
important,
record
but I
now.
mean, what can you do?
So Suzette is the lighter one. She said, "Hey, guys,
I'm still pissed off that I have to screw your mother for the next 2 weeks.
you know what? This is wrong. This is wrong. I'm going out here."
I'm saying that means
what?
curlers and moo-moos.
Okay, now watch
For 2
this.
damn weeks.
Watch this. Now here's the one. This is going to be the one. I can't wait. Suzette, you're going to go first. You already said, "Hey, whatever." Is it a whatever? Your son was balling. You upset or you let down? Big pimping. Something for the ladies. You know it's something for the ladies, right?
It's not, how is it for the ladies?
Well, it was.
Well, you better make some money.
It was something
That's
for the
money
ladies.
I spent. I got allowance. I know where your allowance goes.
So here you go,
For my
Suzette.
hoes.
You know, for him, it's just whatever, because it's like, because of the life he's living, that's what comes with that. That's why I've never dated athletes.
Okay.
Too short?
So, I mean, he just got caught.
He got caught.
So the worst thing is, you know, he's embarrassed.
Got
His
you.
family's embarrassed. But I mean, and hopefully he'll just do better.
I want to see what the process look like. That'll tell
I
me
knew
how
you guys
embarrassed
I
he
mean,
is.
that
I knew
we
you-
all know that's what they do. That's what they.
Who? Not every athlete. Some are very much
Look
into
at she doubts
tutoring the
it.
young
She doubts
children
it.
and
She doubts it.
perhaps leading the children on the right path towards salvation.
She doesn't believe it.
Introspection.
She doesn't believe it.
And the new scholar athlete that's becoming so prevalent in today's society.
That's all right, Suzette. You did your whatever. I agree. I think it's a whatever for you. Now, Mario, you big papa. You got to rank this. What you ranking? Khalif Wyatt.
I'm ranking it's low. It's bad.
It's bad. So it's a letdown.
Man, those are my favorite friends.
So you wouldn't be sitting up here saying, son.
I'm still thinking about the 2 weeks I gotta wait till they get out of jail.
Mario, you're avoiding the son Speak.
Well, that's what I'll be telling him. Next time, bring me one of some of your hoes.
Okay.
They younger.
Okay, I'm done. I'm
You
done.
think he's never gonna see another prostitute? Come on.
You know.
Whoa.
No.
Okay, but he will.
But he made me think better because, you know.
Okay.
Maybe he'll be more careful, but I mean, that's just what they do.
So really what you're saying, if you're going to get involved in this, he was in the perfect circumstances to get a pass? Is that what we're saying?
I didn't say he should get a pass. I mean, I just
Sound
don't
like
think that it's going to super affect him. It's not going to affect his career. He's embarrassed. You got caught with your hand in the cookie jar, but people, men, or even when you're in certain situations, that's what comes with that. Maybe it's not even something that he wants,
Right.
but if that's what your agent is saying and all your teammates are, and that's part of that life.
Got you.
He was merely trying to help out some women down on their luck.
You know what?
Looking to
Helps
make
women
some
go to
change.
school.
Right, ain't nobody. No.
They got to pay for, that's right, school, they have books, and he was merely being a responsible, contributing
It's
member
what
of
men
society.
do. It's just like dudes that go to strip clubs and all.
Yeah.
This
I got you.
Like,
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's all natural.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, we
not a big deal?
know.
You sure?
I didn't say it's
Yeah.
not
Alright.
a big deal. I'm
Okay.
just
I'm just
saying,
thinking about the
like,
2 weeks without my friends
What 2 weeks? What do
while
you
they're in
mean?
jail.
Who
I'm
was
just
in
thinking
jail
of
for 2 weeks?
the people in jail.
Don't listen to him.
They went to jail. That's his daddy's favorite hoes.
That's
you know
why
what?
I don't date athletes.
Let me just
I
say-
don't need
let me
all
just
that.
I think you got to watch out when you date them actresses.
Oh, that's wrong. All right, you guys.
They can fake orgasm.
Where are you watching the game tonight? Game 1. Durant versus LeBron. Where will you be tonight? Suzette, you watching the game? Social atmosphere?
Where will you be tonight, Suzette? Being celibate. I'm going to go be next to you.
I said she's not going to tell you.
I'm bringing a whole bunch of male strippers up there
Wherever
to
I
mess
will be,
with you.
I'm not going to say.
I'm going to bring a parade of
You're
male
right, she's not
strippers.
telling
On
you.
the show.
Right.
We're going to make it hard for your
So-
celibacy. About to bring all the naked black men in LA up to your place.
Let me just say this.
It's not hard to be celibate.
Yeah, that's not. Let me say
It
this.
might be hard after
Wherever
tonight.
Suzette
It's not hard.
is going to be hot because if you can't say it on the air, then you guys just got to be
Just
there.
bring Suzette some food from the homeland. She'll be ready.
I'm done. My
Here's a potty. Here's a
my
potty.
sports is done.
It's not hard to
done.
be celibate. There's
I'm
a lot
done.
of just nonsense going on. It
It's-
makes it
it's
actually
done.
very easy.
Since Mario's going to be here, we'll just follow up on the report tomorrow to see who wins game 1.
That's
Done.
New Sports for all the celibate people. It's not hard. Message from Suzette. Well, you're over 45. We know it's probably not hard. That's right. New Sports.